again. I hope that you are ready for another great strength HIIT workout with me today. This is our BodiWERK series where we are doing a combination of HIIT exercises with strength exercises to activate both that anaerobic and that aerobic system in that body. So that cardio and those muscles, everything's going to be working all at one time, and it's going to be working to help to increase our fat burn. So I hope that you're ready. We only have about 25 minutes, 28 minutes with the warm-up and the cool-down. Don't skip the warm-up and the cool-down. And I hope that you are ready to go. Please make sure that you grab water and that you have a towel with you today. I'm going to go over our exercises for today. So we're going to be using, as always, light, medium, and heavy weights. So you want to make sure that you have all three accessible and available to you when you are doing your exercises and your workouts and determining which size is best for you. You want to feel your muscles being challenged, but you don't want them to feel strained. You don't want the weight to be too light that your muscles aren't really working and it's not really benefiting you. You want to make sure that those muscles, that it's a bit of a challenge to get through them, but it's not impossible and it's absolutely too heavy. So that's how you know when you're in the right range. The muscle must be challenged, not taxed or strained, okay? All right, proper form is always important. So I'm going to go over the exercises right now to review them before we get into our workout. You ready? Let's go. So for our first exercise, we have the bent arm and shoulder press move. So we start with our arms at a 90-degree angle, feet are shoulder width apart, core is tight, chest is tall. We're going to extend those arms like a chicken wing, I call it. So we're going to open, rotate, press it up. Bring it down, rotate, and bring it in. Now, you can do this with a lighter weight. The shoulder muscles are they're smaller muscles. So you can go light to medium on these. If you get in there and you feel like, oh, this is just too much, take it down. It's okay to switch it up as we're going through if you find that the weight that you're using is not working, okay? All right, again, so we're going to open, rotate, press it up, keeping that core nice and tight the whole time, okay? Rolled it up. I'm actually going to go a little lighter on this one because I've got some tenderness in the shoulder. So I'm going to go lighter when we get into that exercise. I've got an 8 right now, okay? But I'm going to go down to a 5 just because I already have some tenderness and I don't want to irritate that. All right, so that's our first exercise. All right, our next exercise is our deadlift and our upright row. So we're going to go with a heavier weight on this one. Our feet are shoulder width apart, core is tight. We're going to hinge down at the waist, slight bend in those knees just so that those legs are not perfectly straight. We're doing a Romanian deadlift here. Core is tight, keeping those shoulders back. That back is nice and flat. Keep that core tight. We're going to pull it up at the hips, and then we're going to pull up at the top. Let me turn to the side so you can see me, all right? So we're going to bend it down, slight bend in those knees. This is not a squat. We're going to come up and pull up. Now that core is going to be nice and tight to support that lower back as we're working along the back posterior chain, okay? I recommend maybe that you go with a a medium to heavy on this one. The deadlift is not so bad, but it's that upright row might be a bit much. So I'll probably take that down. That was a 15. I'll probably take it down to a 12. All right, so up next is going to be suitcase lunges. So suitcase lunges, we're going to be working strict lower body, so I recommend going heavier with this one. So with our suitcase lunge, 1 foot is forward, slap that back, 1 foot is forward, core is tight. We're going to have that toe, you want to shift that weight forward. That weight on the straight leg is, that toe is off, the heel is off the floor, toe is on the floor. You're going to squat it down and press it up. So these are static lunges, meaning we're staying in place for the entire round, and then we're going to switch it up to the next round. Exercise is the chest press on the floor. We're going with a heavier weight with that. This chest press, you're going to be on the floor, your core is tight, your arms are at a 90-degree angle. So I don't want you to bring those weights into that chest. At a 45-degree, I want you to keep it nice and strong at a 90-degree angle in that elbow. Now, your weight, you're not going to have your weight out here at the shoulder so that your shoulder and your elbow are in alignment. you're gonna angle that shoulder at 45 degrees, okay? So instead of being right here, coming directly off of the shoulder, you're gonna angle it 45 degrees so that this weight is in alignment with the sternum as opposed to being aligned with the chest area, the breast area, okay? So bring it down so that it's in alignment with the sternum, so that's an angle, 45 degree on that. You're gonna bend those knees, core is tight, push those knees forward so that your lower ab is engaged. We're doing those tabletop knees, and then you're gonna press those weights up. So keep that core nice and tight while you're pushing that 90 degree and keeping that 90 degree angle in the elbow and 45 degree angle at the shoulder, okay? Next exercise is gonna be our squeeze press. We're gonna do a combination of a glute bridge hold with this one. So our core is tight, our elbows are at a 90 degree angle, and they are glued to the side of the body. We're gonna lift those hips up and keep them in that glute bridge the whole time, keeping those shoulders locked, elbows locked. You're gonna press up and down. Press those weights up and down. I want you to go heavier on this one so you can really get that work in the chest, triceps, and biceps, okay? It's going to be our weighted dead bug. So I want you to grab like a medium weight on this one, medium to light, depending upon your level. So we're gonna hold the weight on both ends. You're gonna angle your arms back about 45 degrees. You're gonna bring your knees up tabletop, core is tight. You're gonna take one leg down and bring it up. Other leg down and bring it up. Take the weight back just a little bit because you wanna engage the upper ab while that lower ab is working as you're lowering those legs, okay? So holding that weight at a 45 degree angle, core is tight. We're engaging that entire ab section, okay? All right, what we're gonna do is everybody's favorite, a plank. So we're gonna get into plank position. Now let's talk about plank position, what that looks like. So plank position, it looks like you're about to start a push-up. That's what plank position looks like, right? So you're gonna walk it out. Now you can do your planks on your knees or you can do them straight leg, full body. So if you're gonna do them on your knees, I want you to make sure that you push those knees back. Now the key is going to be pushing those hips forward to where they're parallel to the floor and stacking the shoulder, elbow, and wrist under each other, keeping that hip down. This is not a plank. If you don't feel it in your ab, you're not planking, okay? I want you to push those abs, push those hips forward, keeping that core tight. And here, you should feel engagement in that core, that lower ab and upper ab. You're working your shoulders and chest and all of that here. Now, if you want to go full body, you can put those knees, toes on the floor, lift those knees up, keeping that core tight. It's going to challenge you a little bit more. You can switch it up throughout the exercise if you need to. Just make sure you keep that form. All right, and those are our exercises for the day. We're going to do 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest, and we're going to do 3 rounds. We're going to have a 60-second break in between each round. You ready? Let's go. March it out. All right, we're going to take the arm across. Let's go. Take, cross. Keeping that core tight. Warming up those muscles. Letting that body know, hey, wake up. We are getting ready to work it out. You got to wake up. All right, take that arm diagonal. Keep that core nice and tight. Make sure you keep the core tight. You're going to hear me say that throughout the entire exercise. Core tight. That means check in with those abs. Push it across. That means check in with those abs to make sure that they're engaged. That means pulled in nice and tight. All right, let's take it down to the knee. Pull that knee up. Core tight. Woo! Good job. Good job. All right, we're going to move that into a squat. Do one more of these. Now, let's take it down into a squat. Take it back. Hips back. Bring it up. Warming up those hips, lower body, glutes. Letting it all know, hey, wake up. It's time to work. Now, I want you to go ahead and grab your light to medium weight. Get yourself in position and let's get started. All right. Up and press. Rotate it down, bring it in. All right, that bent arm, press, shoulder press, combination. Keeping that core tight. Remember, if it becomes too much, you can take it down, but don't put on yourself. Like if it's entirely too heavy, you can take it down. All right? 3 more seconds. Good job. All right, 30-second break here. We're going to go into our deadlift. Deadlift and weighted row. Upright row. Deadlift, upright row. So we're gonna go with the medium to heavy here, okay? Go ahead and get your weights, get in position. Let's go. Keep that core tight, take it down, around shin level, bring it up, and then row it up. Spread your legs just a little bit. Take those knees down. Good job. Good job. If you're doing deadlifts alone, you can go heavier, but if you got the upright row too, then you may not want to go too heavy. Keep going. Good job. All right. Up next is that suitcase lunge. We're going to do one side, then we're going to switch it up and do that other side, okay? Go a little heavy on this one, like we said before. Go a little heavy. Let's get our weight, get in position. Remember, get in your stance. 1 foot forward, other foot back. Keep that heel off the floor in the back. Keep that torso nice and tall. The goal is to take that back knee down towards the floor. Keep that core tight. Woo. Lost that balance there. Keep that chest tall. Keep that core tight. Good job. We're going to switch it over to the other leg. Woo. All right. How we doing? I know you're killing it. Good job. All right, let's grab those weights. Now, opposite leg from what you just did. All right? Get in position. Let's go. Keep that core tight. Chest is nice and tall. Keep that heel off the floor in the back. Woo! Taking that back knee down towards the floor. That's that lunge. Keep that core tight. Woo! If you have knee issues, you can just do squats. Good job. Good job. Woo. So that would be 2 rounds of squats, basically. Woo. Good job. All right, up next. On the floor, we're doing those chest presses. Let's get the heavier weights. I'm gonna go with the 12. All right, let's get in position, knees up, push those knees forward. Engage that lower ab. 45 degree on the shoulder, 90 degree on the elbow. Let's go. Woo. Keep that core tight. Working that core at the same time. Anytime you're doing your weights, keep your core tight. Even when you're doing cardio. Woo! Keep that core engaged. All of our movements stem from our core. So I gotta keep it strong. Woo! Good job. That squeeze press is next. Let's go heavy on that. Woo! Remember, we're doing a glute bridge hold with that. Good job. How we doing? You sweating yet? I'm sweating. All right, remember, you've got a 90 degree angle on those elbows. Bring those feet in close enough to the hips. Lift up, get in position. Core tight, let's go. Keep a 90 degree on that when you bring it down. Don't rush. Good job, keep that core tight. Woo! Keep those hips up, don't let those hips drop. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Woo! Let's go. Good job. Oh. All right. Up next is that weighted dead bug. Grab that medium weight. Keep that core tight. Even when you're resting, keep that core tight. Try to get that, hold it at the ends. Get that position. Knees are up. Tabletop. Let's go. Keep that core tight. Now, keep those shoulders nice and strong. Don't let that weight pull those arms down. You hold the weight up. We want to be at 45 degrees, just so you feel that upper ab engaging. You want to engage, and you're engaging that lower ab by taking those legs down. Keep that core nice and tight. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Good job. Woo! All right. Let's get ready for that plank. Get ready for that plank. One thing to remember, you can even get on your elbows with the plank. Just don't hold your hands. Keep your arms separated. Let's go. This is an elbow plank. Don't have your hands together. Keep your elbows open. Your arms open. You still want to make sure that you've got your elbow and your shoulder stacked on top of each other. Keep that core tight. Breathe. Don't hold that breath. Shaking is normal. Good job. All right. You got 60 seconds right here. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Wipe your face. And then get ready to get back into it with those light to medium weights for our bent arm rows. Presses. Woo! Good job. All right, let's get those weights. Let's get ready to get to it. Feet shoulder width apart, core tight. Let's go. Keep that core tight. Rotate, press it up. Rotate, take it down. Up. Rotate, press it up. Bring it down. Rotate, push it up. Shoulders should be feeling that, yes? Keep that core tight. Good job. Woo! Go ahead and finish that. Don't quit in the middle of that. Finish that up. All right. Good job. Deadlift, upright row. Is next. Woo! Let's grab those weights. Let's get ready. Let's go. Take it down about shin level. Keep that core tight, bring it up, and then roll it up. There you go. Woo! Come on, bring those elbows up. Yes, good job. Core is tight. Woo! Doing great. Keep that core tight. Let's go. Make sure you're breathing. Finish it up. Good job. Woo. All right, suitcase lunges. All right, next. Let's get those weights. Remember, you can do squats if Lunges are too much on your knees. Keep that heel off the floor. Keep that torso tall. Take that back knee to the floor, towards the floor. That's what we're aiming for. Good job. Core tight. Woo! Good job. We're gonna switch it over to the other side. Next round. Great job. Woo! How we doing? I want to tell you, you're doing a great job. Great job. Let's get in position for that other side. Let's go. Chest is nice and tall. Keep that core tight. Woo! Great job. Let's take it down to the floor. Get ready for those chest presses. Woo! I'm gonna try to take it up this time for myself. Woo! Let's get in position. Grab your weights. Woo! 90-degree angle. Elbows, 45 in those knees. Tabletop. Push those knees forward, engage that lower ab. Let's go. Make sure you're not holding that breath. Breathe. Keep that core tight. Feel that work. Don't rush it. Keep that core tight. Woo! Great job. Woo! All right. We're gonna do the squeeze press with the glute bridge hold next. Those heavier weights. Push those feet close to those hips. Get ready. Hips up. Elbows in 90 degrees. Let's push it up. Keep that core tight. Squeeze those glutes. Bring those knees, heels close enough to the hips so that you can elevate. Woo! Keep that core tight. You should feel that push. Woo! Good job. Oh, plank is next. We are zooming through these rounds. We're almost at the end of the second round. What? Feel like you did all four, don't you? I can only imagine your response to that. All right, let's get in position. Choose your plank position. Let's go. Keep that core tight. Now, make sure that neck is neutral. Don't look towards your feet. Keep that neck nice and neutral. You don't want to strain it. Those shoulders on fire. You can really feel everything you're working when it starts to get tired. Good job. Woo! Check out those shoulders, yes? Grab some water. 60-second break. We're going into our last round already. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Oh wait, did I miss something? Oh no, I missed something, guys. How did I miss it? Huh. Let's take it down. What did I miss? The with Deadbug. Medium weight, sorry. My bad. I missed it. Weighted Deadbug. Keep that core tight, grab that weight. Let's go. Come on. Woo! 45 degrees. On that weight. Keep those shoulders locked in place. Core is tight. Woo! I didn't mean to play with your emotions. I'm sorry. Woo! Good job. Now grab your 60-second break and get your water. But look, the plank was already done, right? You're welcome. I know nobody's looking forward to the plank, but you got it done. Woo! Grab that water. Woo! Woo! Sweat is dripping. Woo! Still engaging that core. All right. Get yourself together. Get ready to go back into it. We're going to start again with those bent arm presses and shoulder press combination. Let's go ahead and grab those weights. Let's go. Those shoulders are awake and alive this morning. Woo! Push, good job. Woo! You should feel those shoulders. They should be saying, hello, good morning. I'm awake. I'm ready. I'm here. Woo! Present and accounted for, yes? Woo! All right, deadlift is next with that upright row. Woo! You're doing great. Woo! Let's grab those weights. Get ourselves ready. Oh. Let's go. Down to those shins. Bend those knees slightly. Not a squat. Just a slight bend. Keep that core tight. Support that back. Woo! And all those movements. Because all of our movements start at the core. Good job. Woo! Lunges are next. All right, let's get our weights. Get in position. Heel off the floor. Let's go. Knee towards that floor. Torso nice and tall. Core tight. Good job. Woo! Take a break. We're gonna go back into that other leg. Woo! I feel this workout. I don't know about you, but that's what you want. You want to feel it. Woo! All right. Let's get those weights. Go into that other leg. Let's go. Core tight, chest tall. Breathe. Good job. Take it down to the floor. Those chest presses are next. How we doing? You're doing great. I'm gonna just tell you that. Good job. Let's get those heavier weights. Elbows 45 degrees. I'm sorry, elbows 90. Shoulders 45. Feet up. Let's go. Core tight. Keep that core tight. Woo! Push, push, push. Keep going. Make sure those knees are pushed forward enough to feel that lower ab working. Woo! Core tight. Good job. Woo! Now, proper order is that weighted dead bug. Grab that medium weight. Woo! Good job. All right, remember we're holding it on the ends. Push those arms up. Take it back 45 degrees. Knees up. Core tight. Make sure that back is nice and flat on the floor. Core tight. Good job. Keep those shoulders locked. Don't let that weight fall. You don't want to strain those shoulders. Keep breathing. Core tight. Good job. Guess what? We are almost done. One exercise left. That's the plank. You got this. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Don't quit on yourself. Come on, let's go. We're going to finish this strong, right? We're going to finish this strong. Woo! Finish this strong. Did I do it again? Let's take it down. I think I did it again, guys. What did I do? Oh, the squeeze press. Keep that core tight. Woo! At least your shoulders won't be too fatigued this time on the plank. We got one more out there, guys. Sorry. Keep that core tight. Hips are down. Feel that in the lower ab. Good job. All right, my bad. One more exercise. This is the last one. Heavy weights. Here we go. Woo! Oh, squeeze press with those glute bridges. How y'all let me forget that? Y'all didn't want to squeeze those glutes. Remember, pull those heels back close to those hips so you can get a nice elevation. 90 degrees, let's go. Core tight. Push it up. Push to the end. I know if you're doing heavy weights like me, that's a real push. But keep going to the end. Push. Don't quit on yourself. Keep going. It's okay if you got to slow it down. We ain't in no rush. This ain't a race. Woo! Keep that core tight. Keep those hips up. Woo! You made it. You made it. Saved by the bell. Woo! Spread those legs open. That torso is nice and tall. Those feet are back towards you. You're going to reach towards those feet, those toes. Even if you can't reach your toes, if you can reach your ankles, your shin, your knees, whatever your level of flexibility is fine. Work within your boundaries of your flexibility. You'll get there the more you stretch. Woo! Good job. All right, lean a little bit more forward if you can. You want to feel that all the way from your heels all the way up to your hips. Now, keep that core tight. Slow release on that. Slowly slide yourself up. Let's pull that front leg in. Take that back leg back. All right? Now, let's take that chest down to the knee. Take that arm over. Bend it down, keeping that core nice and tight. Woo. Appreciate that stretch, yes? Listen, it's always important to stretch after your workout to give those muscles that stretch that they need, that oxygen that they need, that recovery that they need. Slowly bring that arm in. Now let's slowly push ourselves up. Keep that core tight. Switch sides. And it's definitely important to warm up beforehand. So, take it down. One thing I see people doing is static stretching before they work out, which is this. Meaning it's you get into one position of your stretch and you stay there. But what you want to do when you're actually getting ready to work out is you want to do a dynamic workout or dynamic warm-up. All right, let's slowly walk that up. And what I mean by that is, if you recall, let's bring it crisscross applesauce. If you recall at the beginning of our workout today, we did some cross body steps, we took the arms up, we did high knees, we did squats. Those are your warm-up, dynamic warm-up exercises. Take that arm back. That are going to get the body prepared to work out. These static exercises, if you do these and you're not warmed up properly, you could tend to tear them because you're not supposed to stretch a cold muscle. Let's switch that over. You're not supposed to do a static stretch on a cold muscle because it could pull something. So we want to do those dynamic warm-up exercises like we did. So always make sure that you warm up before you work out. Do your dynamic workout, take it back, and then do your static stretches at the end of your workout to give those muscles that warm love that they need while they're warm. They can work like this because they're more pliable when they're warm, more flexible, okay? Core is still tight. Release that. Let's roll those shoulders back. Big shoulder rolls back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's walk it, roll it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Let's take that chin down to the chest. Keep that torso nice and tall. Now let's roll that head around for 8, 7, core tight, 6, 5, torso tall, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's take it back the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that head up. Now let's take that head over to that left shoulder. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Slowly exhale through the mouth. Release that, bring it to the middle. Now let's take it back over to the right shoulder. Take it over, core is nice and tight still. Take a deep breath in through that nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Good job, bring it back to the front. Good job. Now take that one hand, opposite hand to the opposite side of the head. Gently bring that head over, stretch out that neck. Still keeping that core tight, that chest is still nice and tall. Don't pull too hard, just a gentle little tug. Now slowly release that. And let's take it over to the other side. Slight tug there. It'll even help if you push that shoulder down towards the floor to really get a nice stretch in that neck. Slow release that. Bring that head up. All right. Great job today. I'm so proud of you. You should be extremely proud of yourself today. Make sure that you stay hydrated. Make sure that you get some more cardio in, get some walking in today. Don't do this exercise again. Only do your HIIT exercises no more than 2 to 3 times a week. Don't do them every day. All right, that's too taxing on the body. Only 2 to 3 times a day. A week. 2 to 3 times a week. So you can incorporate some other cardio, walking, treadmill, elliptical on your opposite days. All right, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to seeing you here for our next BodiWERK workout.